Welcome back to the channel, my friends. We're at another sovereign citizen traffic stop. Yes, I'm wearing a different hat. 3 seconds into the video, you're going to realize why I'm wearing this exact hat. Now, I just want to point out before we get into this, you're going to get upset because I got upset. Not that nothing happens in this video, because I believe he does get arrested. That's where he cuts it while he's getting out of the car. But that it took them so long to baby him and try to sweet talk him and put some candy on a string and, well, you almost got you $1 when they try to get him out of the car. Like, just break the window. I am not going to play the I pay taxes, I'm your boss card, but it's just like, at what point do I want just efficient? I want efficiency. I don't want my officers to sit there on the side of the road and waste everyone's time with what, in my opinion, amounts to a criminal. I don't want that. I don't think anybody wants police just wasting their time babying dumb people. I don't want that. But yeah, enjoy the video.
So I just got pulled over right now on my way to work. And the police haven't even came up. They're just back there talking or something. Huh? Hey, I'm not a threat, man. I'm not a threat. I'm a citizen of the United States. I'm not a threat to you guys, man. Why are you guys acting like this?
Driver, can you lower the back windows? The back ones.
There's nobody in here, man. No, I'm not gonna put it all the way. I didn't do nothing, dude. What's going on?
I'm gonna tell you right now, just lower the back windows.
Look, you can see in here, dude. Why are you acting like this, man?
Just lower the windows. I'll tell you everything right now, okay? Alright, Officer Irredano, Sensei Police, okay?
Yes.
The reason why I stopped you, you don't have your front license plates, and your registration's expired, okay?
Right.
You have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Am I being detained?
You are detained, yes, sir.
Can you read me my rights?
I read you your rights only when you're arrested. I need your license, registration.
No, because I'm being detained, so I need to know what my rights are.
Turn off your engine for me, boss.
I need to know what my rights are if I'm being detained.
You're just detained right now. Your rights are when you're arrested. You're referring to your
No,
Miranda
actually,
rights,
this is an arrest. If I'm
This is
being
a
detained, I'm not free to go. This is an arrest.
right? Okay, so what I need is your license, registration, proof of insurance. Okay?
I'm asking you to read me my rights, sir.
I stopped you for probable cause. Yes, sir.
Dude, I just want to be read my rights. What's going on?
It's just a traffic
I'm not a threat to you, man. I just want to know what my rights are. I'm being detained. I was just on my way to work. I didn't commit any crime, and there's nobody.
Do you understand why I stopped you today?
No, I don't.
Okay, just roll the window down all the way for me, please.
Sir, you can see me, man. Quit asking me to roll my window down, please.
Well,
All right, can you talk to me?
Okay.
All I'm just saying is I just don't want my rights to be trampled over because it has happened
all I'm
a
asking
few
for is
times.
your ID, your
Right.
registration.
And if I'm being detained and I'm not free to go,
Yes.
I would like you to read me my rights, sir.
Your rights are, you're referring to your Miranda rights, correct?
Yes.
That's when you're under arrest.
I am under arrest right
Being
now.
detained is not being under arrest.
Yes, if I'm not free to go, that's called an arrest. It's a custodial arrest, man.
Okay, so the reason why I stopped you...
I know the reason why. I'm asking you if you can read me my rights.
I mean, I could, but there's no really reason to.
So I know you people sitting at home are thinking, oh, the sovereign citizen's wrong. You'd be right. I downloaded it. I'm hopefully going to find time to stream it this week. It's a case between a officer testifying, a judge, and a sovereign citizen. These topics come up, and the judge just the entire time. That was the judge. Because the guy's saying these exact things of, oh, I have the right to not incriminate myself. It's like, yeah, you do. Unless it's about your driver's license, proof of insurance, and registration at a traffic stop. The state statutes more than likely require those things. The Supreme Court has already ruled that the states can require those things to drive. So just because you say you're traveling doesn't make those things not already happened. Like, just because you say you're traveling doesn't make it so. If I start the 7-foot tall club, that doesn't automatically make me 7 foot tall.
Well, is anything right now that I can do or say can be used against me in the court of law? Can anything that I say be used against me in the court of law or give to you? Yes, right? That's what it's for. And so that's why I need to know what my rights are.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you keep your hands on the wheel,
Yeah,
I can reach your rights.
Sure,
Okay,
sure,
okay,
sure,
I'm gonna get it out of my card, okay?
Sure.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
Man, I'm asking you to read it. I do understand everything in it. I'm just asking you to read it so I can repeat some stuff to you when you come at me trying to violate my rights. That's all.
I'm not violating your rights.
Well, if I haven't committed a crime
You're
and I'm
driving
being
without a front license plate.
Sir, I need to see your ID immediately.
so I'm
If
not
you're
being
not
read
cooperating, you need to stay right there. Do not
I'm
leave.
staying right here, man.
are
What do
not
you
leaving
mean?
anywhere.
I'm
Do you
under
understand
arrest right now, right? I'm They don't want to read me my rights. This is some messed up stuff. I don't know if they even know what they're doing. The cop, he's training another cop, but he doesn't even know what's going on. And this is sucking right now. I just got pulled over 2 nights ago, and it's too much. Why are people getting pulled over for infractions? Why is there no crime committed and I'm still getting pulled over?
Yes, you know it. I know it. If you see this much light on my face, it's because we're about to read something. So just to do this, I guess. So crime. I don't know why sovereign citizens have such an issue with the definitions of things when you can literally go on the internet and find the actual definitions for basically anything, especially the legal definitions. Turns out law schools, colleges, Cornell Law School, Legal Information Institute, they love giving out definitions for free. So we're not going to read past, we might have to read a ton of it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, here we go. A crime is a behavior that is punishable as a public offense. The element of a crime generally comes from the statutes. The statutes, the things that sovereign citizens don't believe exist. Yeah, that means statutes means a law passed by the legislature. Turns out, yeah, it's a law. But may also be supplied by the common law in states where criminal common law still carries force. Crime is behavior either by act or omission, defined by statutory or common law as deserving of punishment or penalty. You see where I'm going with this? If you guys want to read the rest of that, you can read the rest, but I'm gonna jump to down here. Some crimes are considered mala prohibita, bad because prohibited. These are prohibited by statutes but are not inherently evil. That sounds like what we have here. While other crimes are considered male in se, bad in themselves, and are considered inherently evil under general community standards. I think I've made my point. I genuinely think I made my point. It's right there. It's by statute and are not inherently evil, but are still technically crimes. What are we doing, sovereign citizens? I found this in 13 seconds. What are we doing?
Hello?
How you doing? I'm Sergeant Porter, San Jose PD.
Hey,
Hi, how you doing?
good.
Sir, did the officers explain to you why you were stopped, why they effected a traffic stop?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Well, and what did they say to you?
He said that I didn't have a front plate
Okay,
and I wasn't registered.
okay. So they mentioned the front plate, registered, did they mention the window?
No.
Okay. Are you aware that you have a large crack on the windshield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
Are you aware they're all California Vehicle Code violations?
yeah, and I'm aware that those are all for people who are in commerce or doing commercial.
I'm sorry?
And that's commercial. That's all commercial. Yeah.
Well, the
those are all
California
those.
Vehicle Code applies to everyone.
Yeah,
Instead of
but I'm not. I'm traveling, sir. I'm traveling. I'm not
I understand.
driving.
All right, guys, I'm petty. You guys know that I'm very petty when it comes to dumb people. The Cornell Law School Legal Information Institute, it is a legal encyclopedia that you can search basically anywhere, just for shits. He said he was traveling, not driving, and I know they're eventually gonna make it to automobile, or I know most sovereign citizens get to automobile and they're like, oh, it means this, not this. The legal definition for it in this case is automobile is any four-wheeled vehicle that is propelled by fuel or alternative fuel manufactured primarily for use on public streets, roads, and highways, and is rated for less than 10,000 pound gross vehicle weight. But yet they're going to say something completely wackadoo. He says he's traveling and not driving. Turns out just because you say something is happening does not make it factually accurate. If you say, oh, I'm jumping off a diving board into a pool, but in fact you're getting buried up to your neck in the Mojave Desert, it doesn't mean you're jumping into a pool. I just don't understand why sovereign citizens keep getting lost in the sauce like this.
Did the officers ask you to exit the vehicle to sign a citation?
No.
Okay, so
I guess he told me to exit so he can read me my rights.
sure. So you have a couple of options. So the option is, if they have just cause to pull you over. Do you believe they had just cause to pull you over?
No.
Okay.
Because there's no crime. There's no crime.
Sure. And that's fine if you disagree. That's fine if you disagree.
There's no witness. There's no warrant. There's no injured party who said, "Hey, this guy just did this."
And I'm letting you speak, and you have every right to speak.
And I'm traveling, so I'm not within that capacity where driver's license and all of that. That's not the capacity that I'm driving.
You don't have a front plate?
Huh?
Do you agree that you don't have a front plate?
If this was a vehicle and everything like that, and I was driving and operating this vehicle, then that would be the cause. But I am traveling. I'm not under commerce, and I'm not for hire right now. I'm going to work. I'm not making any money or nothing for nobody.
Some of this I understand. I just wanted to initially give you the availability and the option to speak freely. I understand that. Objectively, hold on.
Okay.
Objectively, there are violations. The officers have to, if they choose to write the citation. In this case, they are willing to write the citation. Doesn't mean you're guilty. Just means you'll be given a court date, and then you sign not admitting guilt. But so they're asking you to step out of the vehicle. So here's the thing: if you don't step out of the vehicle in the state of California, there's a section.
I'm not within the state of California.
Sure. Okay.
Well, officer, I'm not driving for commerce. I'm just driving to go to work, which seems like you're driving for commerce, but I digress. Where do we stop with these guys and just go, you know what? We're just going to take your license and you're going to be put in timeout for a little while. You can't drive. You can't do anything crazy because you clearly aren't smart enough. You're clearly not competent enough to be on the roadway. Like, I believe if you say, I'm not driving, I'm traveling, instantly you should not be able to drive for a year. Your license should get, suspended for a year minimum until you can go to some classes to figure your shit out.
I don't know if you understand that.
I don't. Some of that's for the courts. I get that. So California Penal Code 148, subsection A, says if you resist, obstruct, or delay an officer in the discharge of their duties, it's an arrestable offense.
What does when you read the Miranda rights? What do those mean?
Sure,
those are actual rights. You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
So we got two things. Generally speaking, okay, what's going to trigger the Miranda warnings by a peace officer in the state and nationwide is if you're in custody, which you are not at this point, and if the officers choose
custodial arrest right now.
No, what I'm saying is that if you are in custody, which you are not currently, you're detained, meaning you're not free to leave. If you are in custody and the officers choose to question you,
if I'm not free to leave, if I'm not free to leave, that means that I'm under arrest. I'm being under arrest right now. It's just
you are detained, but now we're looking at this thing. It's a citation and release.
So anything that I say while I'm being detained or do can be used against me in the court of law, right?
Because you're not in custody.
Yes.
Okay.
And if I was in custody, and anything I do and say can be used against me in the court of law.
So we have an option.
I'm just trying to say.
I understand.
If I have rights, don't I?
Absolutely, but we're not. So just hear me out. So you're detained. You're not free to leave. Can we agree to that?
Yes.
The Miranda warnings do not trigger unless you're in custody and the officer chooses to interrogate you related to that specific.
When does my rights trigger? That's all I'm trying to say. I don't know the Miranda warnings. I already know that.
All throughout the content.
Right.
But we still have to let you know.
So whether or not you read me my rights or not, I still have those rights, right? Right.
You do have rights, but
Okay.
you have to understand. But
If I
currently, you do not
enact those rights, then there will be precautions.
Okay, which rights do you feel that are being?
So I have the right to not incriminate myself.
Of course.
So if I don't incriminate myself, I'm going to face
But the
precautions,
officers,
right?
No, the officers are not asking you to incriminate themselves. What
No,
there's-
to incriminate myself.
yeah.
So
The
if I
officers
give
know-
you any kind of document, it's going to incriminate me, right? And I have the right not to incriminate
So let's-
myself. Right?
Absolutely. So we can go. So we can do this. I can read you your rights. You'll still lawfully obey a lawful order by peace officer by exiting. You can sign the ticket.
A
The ticket is
lawful
not
order?
The
Doesn't a lawful order come after you guys have authority, which there has to be a crime?
The officers have authority by the state of California.
Right,
That's
when
what
there's a
police
crime
officers-
committed.
A crime
But
was-
other than that,
suspected
you're
crime-
a public
I
servant,
understand
right?
that, sir, but a suspected crime was committed, and that's the reason why they effected a traffic enforcement stop.
Right,
You-
but
you
there
can
has to
disagree.
be like somebody there, man. You guys can't just be sitting over there pulling over people for infractions. That right there doesn't. It's
So
not.
You're gonna
I
have to
don't-
have that up with the courts and legislation. If there's a statute,
I'm
if there's
not.
a
I
criminal
don't
statute on
know
the
about
books-
statutes, man.
I
I'm just
understand.
trying to say like
Okay.
this: that I have the simplest rights, man. And you're trying to tell me that I have to violate those rights in order for you to do
one's
those
saying to
jobs.
violate your rights.
Ah, yes, Mr. Sovereign Citizen just kind of snitched on himself. Oh, I don't know about statutes. You made that abundantly clear after the minute mark of this video. You made it abundantly clear that you have no idea what you're talking about in general. He keeps wanting them to read his Miranda rights, where they're not required by law to read it to him. You need to give over your license, registration, proof of insurance. That's simple. Stop. Full stop. That's all you need to do. And again, this whole no victim, no crime, no victim, no crime. That is one of the dumbest things sovereign citizens have ever come up with that I've already debunked in this video.
No
In
one's
order
here-
for you to do your job, I
no
have
one's here
to.
to violate your rights, but I will tell you this. If you have two options, you can exit the vehicle with a lawful order, you can sign the citation not admitting guilt, you'll get a court date, and you can be heard by a magistrate. Or if you don't, you'll be in violation of 148 subsection A of the California Penal Code, which is an arrestable offense. So you ask yourself, do you prefer to have the citation?
I wonder how does that arrestable offense come in there when before there was no arrestable
Because you assist
offense?
obstructive delay and officer in discharge of their duties. They've already explained it to you.
I just told you why though,
So
because
I-
I have rights, right?
Yes, and
So and if I use
by-
if I stay silent and
stay
and then I don't incriminate myself
You don't have
and
to-
all of this stuff.
You don't
yeah,
have to incriminate yourself.
Yeah,
One
that
time,
is.
You don't have to incriminate yourself, but you do have
It
to
is.
exit and sign, not admitting.
I'm not gonna sign it. I'll exit it. So what do you got to do? Whatever you got to do after that.
I would
but
rather
but
not,
but
because of the nature of this,
but
I
so-
would rather not have any. You're
I
committing.
don't even want. You're saying this is a lawful what? A lawful command
a lawful command, and your refusal will lead to your arrest.
to my arrest
With
because of.
deprivation of your liberty. I do not. I prefer not
I'm
to
already
take your
deprived of my liberty because I just told you I'm traveling, man, and that's under my rights for liberty right there. And so I shouldn't be molested or nothing by these police officers for no reason
anything further?
unless I commit a crime.
Of course.
As this video appears on YouTube on my channel and his channel and a couple other channels, I can confirm no one was molested in the making of this video. Also, this whole I have the right to travel. All right, yeah, get on your 2 feet and start hoofing it. Like that's what traveling is. Nowhere in the Constitution does it say you have the right to hop in a several ton vehicle, drive without a license, drive without it registered, and drive without it insured. In fact, it actually says the opposite. The Supreme Court has decided that yes, the states can require you to have a driver's license to drive a car, and that it has to be registered. So again, Mr. I don't know statutes. Clearly, you don't know the law either.
You've been pulled over for suspected crime. Yes.
How? What
can-
crime
sir,
did you suspect me of
I've
then?
already told you. Okay, you have a defective windshield. You have no front plate.
That's not a crime, man.
And elevated from an infraction to a misdemeanor, which is a arrestable offense. I came
What?
as a supervisor to ensure the officers did their duty.
No, you're supposed to come to ensure that my rights were upheld. You know you're not, dude. No, you're not. You're telling me that now I'm gonna get a. I'm just saying this right now, man. I'm not gonna sign nothing. You're gonna whatever you got to do after that, because I have the rights. I have my right not to, man. And I'm just saying, you guys, if I enact my rights and you guys are saying that I'm about to get in trouble. Hey man, if you guys want me to get out the car, I don't want no violence.
Okay, please get out the car.
I don't want no violence, bro.
Please get out the car. I would rather-
And if it's gonna lead to violence, That's when I'm gonna get out the car, man.
Yes,
I don't
please.
wanna get out the car.
You getting out of the car would not lead to violence. It would not lead to violence.
So
I don't wanna hurt
you're
you,
telling
you don't want to hurt me.
I don't, man. I don't know why you guys are all like this, man.
Because we're not going to leave. You prompted this
I
situation.
I didn't prompt nothing. Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? So you have some stuff there on the center console. Do you mind just pushing it off to the side? I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's.
Thank you. Do you have, sir?
I'm just saying, dude. You guys. I don't want you guys
please step
to do any violence towards
No
me,
one's gonna
man.
do violence
And if you're
towards you.
threatening me with violence, man, what's up with that?
Sir, I'm gonna ask you right now to step out.
Hey,
Step out. So you're placed under arrest.
we'll come over here.
Thank you for cooperating.
All right, guys, that's the video. He seemed to have gotten out. He seems to have complied. But he has another video of him getting arrested on his channel. I'm going to give that a gander. I might push that out for tomorrow or Wednesday or wherever, but I'll give that a gander. I have a few other videos that I've been sitting on for a while, so this should be a good week for sovereign citizens. That's it. That's all I got. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Peace.